Now the next topic is statistics as a method in a singular sense. When we are talking, already we discussed statistics is studied in two parts. One is a singular sense and another is a plural sense. When we are talking about the singular sense, so statistics means that is known as statistical methods. It is a method of dealing with numerical facts. Which methods we are using for the numerical facts? What are the features of statistics in the singular sense? First of all, whenever we have to collect the data, which methods we are using for the statistics, that is called statistics as a singular sense. Whenever we have to collect the data, the first feature is collection of data. Collection of data, we are using different techniques, different tools. We are using census method also, and we are using here simple method also. These are the tools for the collection of numerical data. These are the methods we are using for the collection of data. After collecting the data, we have to organize the data in the systematical way, or you can say in a proper way. You can edit in a proper way. We are using here telemarks. Third is presentation of data. When we have to collect the data, organize the data, after that we have presenting the data in the text form, in a graph form, or in a tabular form. We can present the data in the different ways. After presenting the data, we have to analyze the data using different methods of central tendency like mean, median, mode, correlation, dispersion. All these methods we are using for the analysis of data. After analyzing the data, interpretation of the data. Interpretation means thinking, skill and experience. That shows the interpretation of data. So these are the features of statistics in a singular sense. First is a collection of data, second is a organization of data, third is a presentation of data, analysis of data, and last is a interpretations of a data. So after discussing the statistics as a singular sense and a plural sense, now we have to discuss what are the functions of statistics, where we are using the statistics. First is to simplify the complex facts. Statistics help us to simplify the complex data in a simple way. An individual can easily understand the data whenever we have to present the data in the systematical manner, or you can say in a singular sense. So to simplify complex data, when we are using mean, median, mode, and after that the result is calculating, it is easily understandable by each and every person. So individual, it makes the data easy. Second is to present fact in definite form. To present the fact in a definite form. When we are talking about the definite form, that is known as quantitative information. The statistics give the quantitative information. An abstract and qualitative information is not we are using for the facts. Here we are using the definite form. Means if I am talking about the rate of inflation is increased 10%. So this is a definite form, and we, for presenting the data, we are using the definite form, and everybody can use this data easily. Third is to make comparison of facts. Comparison means when we want to compare the data in different form, then we can easily compare. How? We can use the ratio, percentage for the comparison of data. Next is to facilitate planning and policy information. Whenever the businessman and the administrator wants to make a planning and policy, the statistics give the information to the planner. So from the statistics we get the information. So it helps for the planning and the policy information. To help in forecasting. Forecasting means predetermined. Forecasting means suppose what statistics gives us the information in help to the forecasting. How? Suppose if the railway fare is increased, so statistics give the information when railway fare is increased, how much passenger, what is the reactions of the passenger with the increase in the railway fare. It helps in the forecasting. Formulate and testing the hypothesis. We can formulate and we can testing what will be the effect of this policy and how we can implement of this policy. Last is to enlarge individual knowledge and experiment. Through the statistical information, it increase the individual knowledge and the experience when you collect the data, presenting the data, information, all statistics methods whenever the individual is used, it increase the experience and the knowledge of the individual. So these are the functions of statistics. First is to simplify complex data. Second is to present facts in definite form. Third is to make comparison of facts. Fourth is to facilitate planning and policy information. Fifth is to help in forecasting. Sixth is formulation and testing of hypotheses. And last is increase the knowledge and experience of the individual. So here we have to discuss the features of the statistics and the functions of the statistics.